Mayorkas warns FEMA doesn't have enough funds to last through hurricane season. Doesn't it always come down to money? Doesn't it always come down to how much they can take from us? Federal Emergency Management Agency can meet immediate needs, but not have enough funding to make it all the way through hurricane season, Homeland Security Mayorkas told reporters Wednesday. The agency is being stretched as it works with states to assess the damage from Hurricane Helene and deliver meals, water, generators, and other critical supplies. I'm going to take that down. But here's what else is happening. If you don't know this, there are Americans that are saying, I'm going to stand up for my fellow American. They're showing up down there in North Carolina and South Carolina, in some of the most war-torn areas. They're being arrested and in some cases beaten. Their cars towed and impounded. Their possessions taken from them. The supplies confiscated by these same evil henchmen. You have policemen saying, I'm just doing my job. You have people that are literally taking the approach of, I don't want to give up a paycheck, so I'm going to become a brown shirt and hurt my fellow Americans. That's happening right now, David, in North Carolina.
Yeah.
As you say, people are floating through the streets. They've declared war on the American people. And here's somebody that Brianna Morello had this to say. She said, FEMA is calling me a liar. They're claiming my reports they've been giving our money away to illegal immigrants is a rumor. Let's go ahead and hear what she has to say. It's about a minute and a half long. Let's play it.
Managing its money for years now, and now they're begging the American taxpayers to give them more money. But what has that money gone towards? Well, of course, the illegal invasion going on right now in our country. If you're looking to fact check that, go right now to the FEMA website and look at their press releases. They've been bragging about this for years now. They've spent millions, probably billions of dollars on the illegal invasion going on right now in our country. They've shifted that money, which is supposed to go towards you and I if there's ever a disaster, but instead it's going towards funding the invasion that's going on right now in our country, which is completely avoidable in the first place. But it's not just that that's going on right now. DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas is out here saying that, we might not have enough funding to get us through hurricane season this year. Well, that's BS, obviously, because we've shifted that money over towards the invasion. But isn't that convenient that now all of a sudden with the latest hurricane that's rolled through and destroyed parts of North Carolina, Tennessee, parts of Florida, that now you might be able to use this as a way to get more funding, extract more funding from the federal government? Well, that's not absurd. Because let me tell you something, they've been doing this for quite some time. Before the latest hurricane and the latest spending bill, they've been begging for more money for FEMA. Again, we have the proof. The media's been spilling it out there for weeks now. You just have to do a simple Google search and you'll find the truth. The reality of it is, I reported yesterday, our federal government and states like North Carolina have been abandoning Americans who are currently dealing with the latest hurricane. Americans are dying because they're waiting for our federal government to come rescue them, and unfortunately the federal government's not coming to save them. Now, many of you ask me why. Well, obviously it's because they're trying to extract more money for FEMA, and so they're going to use American bodies to do just that.
Spot on. I mean, that's where I was headed with this, is that anytime you've got a crisis and they talk about money, then you're looking at omnibus packages, these government funding, and you're the bad guy if you don't succumb to the demands of the federal government. While simultaneously, they're either doing, as you said, arresting people from making private efforts to rescue, or they're taking credit. I've seen there was a video that went viral about 2 days ago about a guy that had access to a helicopter. They were airlifting people out, and then the government started taking credit for the rescue efforts of the private citizens.